What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So, in today's video, we're gonna go over. My microphone's actually fully charged. Let's see about that though. But anyway, so we're gonna go over. Um, Now, first, I'm just uploading a video I made earlier, reality versus fantasy video. That's about me, right? So, hold on a second, guys. So we all now know that Chris Chan is the one of them that is behind all these disgusting AI pictures and AI, you know, videos of me um, calling me fat and all these other things, right? It just further proves how mentally deranged he is. Um, so, real quick here, I'm just uploading the reality versus fantasy video. Just a short video. So hold on, give me a second, guys. Let me just upload this video first. So in the description, real quick, that was an AI drawing of what I guess supposed to look like Chris Chan, and the fat one supposed to look like me. That recent Bedlam Boy video. Well, that's not the real Chris Chan, dude. If you seriously think that Chris Chan, if if you seriously think that that extremely muscular guy AI looks like Chris Chan, you're out of your mind. You are out of your mind. You seriously think that Chris Chan would beat me up in a fight? Are you serious? All I have to do is just stand there and be like, because he'd be fighting like this. This is Chris Chan fighting, and I'll be just standing there like slowly moving, just laughing my ass off while they try to beat me up. He'd win. Okay, you seriously think that? This is actually how the real. Let me just revert this real quick. So he's actually fat, by the way. It's not skinny, one iota. He's a retard. Anyways, so what we're gonna do this video is we're gonna talk about the real Chris Chan, right? Who he is, what kind of mentally deranged person he is, you know. And one thing that I like to mention real quick is that that one video that I shared with you guys, right? I I just think it's funny how he thinks that his home is that Google recognized it as a Sonichu headquarters or whatever. I seriously doubt that that actually happened. Google will not even, I mean, he's a pathetic loser. So now we're on Business Insiders, and I'll provide all the links in a different video. But here we go. So, Business Insider, a timeline of Chris Chan's incest charge, which comes after years of online trolling that documented the creator's relationship with his mother. Chandler was arrested in August 2021 and charged with one count of incest. A recording of internet creator Chris Chandler admitting to having with his mother went viral in 2021. Chandler, known online as Chris Chan, was arrested in August 2021 and charged with incest. Trolls on an internet forum have questioned Chandler's relationship with his mother for years. Chris Chandler was arrested on August 1st, 2021. Chris Chandler has evolved as a popular online figure from 2007 to 2021. Chris Chandler, who is also known online, Christine, I'm not buying that for crap. What? Who said a restraining order? Christine Chandler, was also known as online as Chris Chan, was arrested August 1st, 2021, and charged with incest after a leaked phone call purported that he had SA, that he had S, say the word S. I'm not even going to say the real word on here because it's not appropriate. Relations with his 79-year-old mother. The life of Chandler, and by extension his mother, has been extensively documented since 2007, when users on the fringe chat forum 4chan caught the wind of his comic Sonichu, a cross between Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog. Since then, trolls have been tracking both Chandler's digital footprint as well as his movements in real life through filming, doxing, hacking, and in some cases, even impersonating potential partners. Oh, I will, for sure. I will definitely, for sure, because, you know, here's the explanation here. I don't know if any of you have seen my Harry Colon, you've seen um, my video where I showed that letter that I wrote to the police and the sheriff, and I don't know if you guys. It's not just about getting me keen to get back in custody, but it's also to get the whole group arrested and whatnot for what they're doing to me online. Because it is absolutely ridiculous. Before I go on this article, other articles and videos that I found, um, is that basically in one of two or one of both, I can't remember, but one or two of the recent Bedlam Boys videos, he admits whoever is actually behind that account actually admitted in the description that it is Chris Chan who is responsible for helping out, or the whole thing of creating those disgusting AIs of me, and altering my voice as well, altering my body to be super fat. I mean, it is just so it definitely makes sense that it is Chris Chan part of this, or mostly all of it, based on the mere fact of reading all these articles and watching all these documentaries about him by other YouTubers. I mean, Turkey Tom's is 3 hours long, but I can tell you right now, it's worth it. Um, so I mean, it makes so much sense as to why it is definitely him. Now, when I saw, on his on Bell and Boys, members, whatever the channels he added on there. And I saw, oh, this might be just some nerd. And then after, finding out that, oh, Chris Chan is, you know, Cal, it's just an Amazon guy outside, bud. Callie, I'm live. Can you please undo that? Anyway, so basically what I was saying is, it totally makes sense as to why, it does make sense. At first, when I clicked on it, I clicked on the profile, I clicked on the channel, I'm like, oh, it's just some nerd, never even watched any videos. And then didn't even think anything of it. Then when I find out that, on Discord, that the Mr. Gamer guy let me know in in a private chat, letting me know that it is definitely this Chris Chan individual that is doing all this. And, it's like, I'm like, oh, wow, it definitely makes perfect sense. I did a lot of research. The reason why when I'm scrolling through YouTube shorts and stuff like that, and, because I've been watching a lot of documentaries and stuff about this person, and I come to that's why I remix it to, repost it, like on here, like on my own shorts, because I want you guys to know, those of you, even my trolls out there, Bellin Boys, Chris Chan themselves, all of y'all, to understand that you're being friends with an individual who has done all these things. So I will share. There's a video that I found, which we'll watch later. But there's a video that I found. I typed in Chris Chan on YouTube, here on YouTube, and when I typed his name in, there's a video of him apparently where he was like a kid, obviously a fat kid because he's still fat today, and he like won this like game thing or whatever. He like won this like contest or something like that, and he looks like this like normal fat kid, just like this normal kid, you know, very talkative, just happy about to be interviewed by the news, just happy that he won, blah blah blah. And then later on, he went from being this innocent kid being all happy to, of winning a contest. I don't even know how I won the contest. I don't know the whole backstory of that. To then becoming this creep who SAs their own mother and pretends to be trans and all this other stuff, pretends to be autistic as well. This is all just a game. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. I'm not pretending to be autistic. I am autistic. I'm not pretending to be trans. I am trans. You know what I'm saying? So this individual is very creepy, very delusional, and it makes perfect sense that it is him that's part of this whole thing. Um, so I'm going to read this here. It says here we're still on the Insider website here. Extensive knowledge trolls have Chandler and his mother has. I'm not being transphobic because, if I say he, it's because I'm not. It's because this individual is not trans one iota. He's just doing that just to get clout, just for attention. Anyway, so let's continue reading. So I'm gonna say he. So when articles say the word her, I'm gonna use the word, replace it with the word he when I read these articles to you guys. Okay, and then when I put these, I'm gonna make a few different Canva videos crossing out the word her. Okay, and then put next to it, like typing, it's he. Okay. Um. Anyways, the extensive knowledge trolls have on Chandler and his mother has been recorded and on a dedicated wiki CWCKI since 2009. He was often contacted by covert trolls with the intention of leaking their conversation on forums like Kiwi Farms, which is believed to have been the intention of the person who had the alleged phone call with Chandler. In a statement provided to Insider, Chandler's attorney, David Heilberg, cautioned people to not believe everything they read on the internet forums. And also, why? I mean, here's the thing. Based off of also the fact that, Chris Chan would, if you guys saw that short that I reposted of him just going to his camera and then like screaming in the top of his lungs. Like, who does that? Who does that? Like, that to me is just like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so let's continue reading. So, and also where they if they use the word miss, I'm gonna say Mister. Okay, Mister Chandler's Mr. Chandler's frequent and sometimes over the top presence on the internet is partly a product of mental health issues causing misguided attention seeking and often provocative engagement with others, the statement said. Here's a timeline of the allegations, which began years ago with rumors spread by trolls on internet forums. So, yeah, just like a normal kid, normal looking kid, right? Online trolls have been making allegations about Chandler's relationship with his mother for years. So in this picture here, Chandler had been living alone with his mother since his father died in 2011. As Chandler has said online in the past, he has lived alone with his mother since his father died in 2011. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, based off of the comment sections and a bunch of Chris Chan's own videos on his CWC Vile Guardian channel, um, and in all these documentaries made by people by YouTubers like Turkey Tom. Weird YouTube name. Why would you call yourself a turkey? But okay, you know. But people like that were, I've learned a lot, and you learn a lot, right? One thing to know about Chris Chan of how his father died, it wasn't from like a heart attack or anything like that, right? It was from bed bug infestation on his body. Is the simplest way to put it. That's basically what his father died from. Yeah, he was old, okay, but he didn't die from old age. He didn't die from a disease. He didn't die from like cancer. He didn't die from like a heart attack or stroke or anything like that. He died from, and you're hearing that right. And you read those comments in Chris Chan's own comment section on his Val Guardian account, you will see what I'm talking about. And you watch documentaries as well. Yep, you are hearing that right from those YouTubers as well. Because the reason why he died from the bed bug infestation all over his body is because of the hoarding mess of the home. And as he got older, he expected his son Chris Chan and his wife to his wife Barbara to keep up with the house, because he couldn't do it anymore. He was old and couldn't do it anymore. So they didn't do anything. They didn't clean up the house. They didn't do anything. It was a big mess. And so that's how he died. Bed bug infestation crawling all over him. Very disgusting way to die. Nobody should die like that. And also the fire as well. That video I reposted as well. Yeah, the Keurig. He decided like to, you know, their Keurig machine because such a hoarded mess in their kitchen. He took the Keurig machine, plugged it into the bathroom. I guess it was like the only spot that was like the only room of the house was like clean, I guess, or whatever, or accessible. And so he plugged it in, kept it outside of the bathroom somehow on the floor. And because when you go in the bathroom, because you take a shower in there, right? So especially because when you get out of the shower, you're sopping wet. Like guarantee you that he never took a shower because that's what they say. They said he never took a shower. I guarantee he never washed his clothes either. Um, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of research and a lot of dig deeping into the Bedlam Boys, um, to find out like really like who are these Bedlam Boys people? Where are they coming from? Why are they all of a sudden attacking me? Why is Chris Chan attacking me? I mean, to be honest, it's not funny. It's pathetic the way they act. Anyways, so the trolls who followed Chandler's life on CWCKI and later on Kiwi Farms repeatedly questioned Chandler's relationship with his mother. There have been several threads on Kiwi Farms and articles on CWC Key ridiculing Chandler for referring to his mother with pet names like Darling and Dear. I mean, who calls their own mom Darling or Dear? Why would you call your own parents something you would call your girlfriend or boyfriend? Like what? Like nobody does that. Like what? But apparently he did, right? And he essayed her too. On October 15, 2015, Chandler and his mother attended a court hearing following an assault Chandler committed on video game store employees a year before. As was common for many of Chandler's trolls at the time, some of them attended the hearing in person in order to report back to CWCKI, CWCK, whatever it's called. One such alleged attendee was a Chandler troll called Marvin, otherwise known as the man in the pickle suit, who then posted obvert. God, I can barely speak some words sometimes. It's not my fault. Um, but I laugh about it, right? Um, Observations about Chandler and his mother's interactions during the hearing. Marvin runs the CWC key database of Chandler's information, which still exists separately from Kiwi Farms. The form originally derived from the CWC key form, but has kept his real identity private. In August of 2016, Chandler said in a Facebook post that he had dreams of having S with his mother. Chandler was arrested on Sunday after a leaked phone call suggested he had S with his elderly mother. So when I say the word, the letter S, it's that three-letter word, and I'm not gonna repeat it on here. So I share the links in a different video. You know, because I'm just sharing the link, just totally fine. But saying them out loud is not okay on YouTube. So, anyway, the following year, in August of 2016, Chandler wrote on a Facebook status defending a mother and son in Mexico who reportedly said they were in love, which the Daily Mail reported at the time. Although incest is quite a controversial topic, there are circumstances where there would be not so much harm as one may think, feel, or believe, she said, or he said. Unless the S Act was abusive, hurtful, or would result in an unwanted birth of a physical or mental challenged child, I would not judge or prosecute the parent and child. Chandler wrote that he himself had dreams of having S with his mother, though he'd never acted on them. Okay. On July 30th, 2021, a screenshot and a purported recording of Chandler admitting to having S with his mother were leaked. Footage of Chandler in a YouTube video. On July 30th, 2021, it is alleged that a supposed Kiwi Farms user leaked a 9-minute phone call with a series of screenshots, which they claimed came from a conversation they had with Chandler with the user pretending to be a woman called Bella. The screenshots and phone call recording were later circulated by Kiwi Farms owner Joshua Moon, who goes by Noel online, and went viral on Reddit. Although it is believed that the call was made by one troll posing as Bella, that as Bella, right? This hasn't been verified. In the recording, a person purported to be per- perpetrated, yeah, to be a Chandler gave graphic information. In the recording, a person purported to be Chandler gave graphic information about alleged assaults on his 79-year-old mother, saying that it'd be occurring 3 times a week since late June. The text message also referenced Chandler's mother allegedly having memory problems. That same day, the leaked phone call and text messages went viral on social media, with Chandler beginning to trend globally on Twitter. YouTuber Dylan Thomas, who had made content on Chandler in the past, later posted screenshots from an alleged conversation they had with Chandler, where the person purported to be Chandler appeared to confirm the allegations. Chandler later tweeted, "There is drama in the air today. Each and every one of you, all are encouraged to withdraw from any and all dramas, gossip, rumors, and whatever else will and already has approached your was way today." On August 1st, 2021, Chandler was arrested, later charged with one count of incest, with additional charges pending. YouTuber Ethan Ralph, a podcast host associated with the alt-right and gamer uh, Gates movement, live streamed Chandler's arrest outside of Virginia hotel on August 1st. In the video, Chandler can be heard saying to Ralph, "Everything is going to be all right." That's exactly how he says it. So, for those of you that already know about some of the videos that I make, even when I like make fun of the person, I'm still like, you know, showing you guys how pathetic they are. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of my part of my content on here is not just, my what did I buy videos and, unboxing videos and vlog, shopping videos and things like that, right? Um, and then, my holiday videos that I'm making lately. So it's not just about that, but part of it is also about, and my music as well. It's not just about that, but it is also, educational stuff about certain, like, teaching guys about history, but it's an Apple content, right? So it's also about cleaning up YouTube and making sure that we get these individuals taken off YouTube, showing YouTube what these people are, what these people do. I know that Chris Chan has been talked about a lot by so many other YouTubers in the past. I'm just finding out about this person now because of the Bellin Boys, and somehow the Bellin Boys decided to add this person on their, member group or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We need to get the Bellin Boys channel gone. We need to get the other channels gone. We get all of the Johnny Sins accounts gone. And we need to get this CWC Vile Guardian channel gone, right? Chandler, whatever his name is, Chris Chan, whatever. He has, on that account, he has 94,000 subscribers. 94,000 subscribers. And I don't know how. And what's really funny is that some of the websites are blocked because, not blocked, but they're under review for potential violation. And the fact that his Etsy page, that's up publicly. Somehow Etsy approved it. I don't know how. I don't know why Etsy approved it. So Etsy, if you're watching this, remove it, because I reported it a few times already. Because he's selling things. This fucked up, Sonichu character medallion. He's selling it for $84. $84 for something that stupid. and he's selling his drawings. Granted, they're great drawings, but he's selling those for $200. He's grabbing rocks. He's buying like these fancy bags, probably going on Amazon or something like that, and creating like these fake certificates, getting those printed out, and then taking rocks from his front yard and his backyard and putting them in these baggies and selling them for $15 to make people believe that they're actually like, they're not rocks, they're like gems or whatever. This guy is a scam artist. He's a fraud. And now he's making, and there's also alleged, him making, like I said at the beginning of this article, that he made like AIs and stuff like that of other people. So now he's doing it against me, with me. So it's pathetic. So the fact that he did it, with other people, now he's doing it with me, making me look bad, making me look like somebody I'm not, quite honestly, is disgusting. So it says in the video, Chandler can be heard saying, "Gets her off. Everything's gonna be all right." The Greene County Sheriff Office in Virginia said in a statement on Monday that Chandler was charged on one count of incest following the allegations of S crimes against family member. And here's the Facebook page of that, the Greene County Virginia Sheriff's Office, which we'll look over that next. Since there, the press release also said that Chandler's arrest was a part of an ongoing investigation, with additional charges pending. Insider was told by a police representative on August 2nd, 2021, that no court date or bond had been set as of Wednesday, so no additional information was available in the court records. Engaging in actions. I'm not going to say that word, the next word. I'm not going to say it because I can't. You cannot say these certain words on YouTube. Engaging in actions is what I'm going to replace that word with out loud. With one's father or mother is a class 5 felony in Virginia, which is punishable by up to 10 years in prison. Chandler was initially held in the Horatio County Jail in Virginia after police brought him in. Insider later confirmed that Chandler was moved to Central Virginia Regional Jail. So it is a class 5 felony. It's a class 5 felony in Virginia. I'm pretty sure it's a class 5 felony everywhere. Having S actions with any family member in general, no matter if it's your parents, if it's your grandparents, even if it's your brother or sister, it doesn't matter. It's still a felony. Chandler is his quotations around this one. Chandler is a transgender woman, but the Central Virginia Regional Jail has categorized her as a male, and rightfully so. Chris Chandler has publicly stated that he is a woman. After Chandler was moved to the Central Virginia Regional Jail in Virginia, a jail representative confirmed to the Insider that the facility had categorized Chandler as a transgender woman. A transgender woman as a male. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Now, who knows if he was put in a cell all by himself or if he was put in a cell with a bunkie. I'm not sure. I would hope, based on his actions, he deserves to be in a jail with another man to beat the living crap out of him. No, I'm serious. I'm not condoning violence, but I mean, if you really think about it, right? I mean, it's what he deserves. Chandler said in a public 2017 Facebook post that he was a woman, saying that his correct pronouns was she. He also spoken about his transition in YouTube videos. According to court records obtained by Insider, he allegedly changed his name to Christine in May 2016, as Insider reported. So, if he changed his name from Chris to Christine, then he would have not been in a male jail, the male side of the jail. So, just saying. As Insider reported, Chandler's gender delegation on the Vine custody request system, which transmits jail and prison records to the public, was changed from female to male shortly after his arrest. The jail did not give a reason for the change. I have had an internet, I've had an interaction with the inmate Chandler, and it's been fine. The jail representative told Insider in response to a request about Chandler's well-being, everything is okay. According to a report, Chandler said, "I'm famous on the internet" in his first court appearance. What? Let me just reread that part right there real quick. According to a report, Chandler said, "quote I'm famous on the internet," end quote, in his first court appearance. So in his first court, so when he first went to court, he literally said to the judge, "Look, Your Honor, I'm famous now." Yeah, that's called being infamous, not famous. Chandler will be held without bond until his next hearing on September 16th. The Daily Progress reported. The Daily Progress reported that Chandler was ordered held without bond on August 5th, 2021. Judge David M. Barreto reportedly remanded Chandler held without bond until his next scheduled hearing for his safety and that of the public. Chandler's case was moved to the Greene County Juvenile and Domestic Relations Court by Greene County General District Judge Kenneth Andrews Sneatherin, who also appointed Charlottesville attorney David Halberg to represent Chandler, the Daily Progress reported. According to the Daily Progress, Chandler asked the court to be addressed with female pronouns. He also reportedly asked if he could pick up personal possessions from his home, which he has shared with his mother. Since you're going back to jail, you do not get to take personal items. Once you're arrested, all of the belongings that you have on you, your clothes, any jewelry, anything like that, your shoes, your own socks, that is all put away in the jail. And your only outfit is what they give you, which is the jail clothing. So I don't understand why this is. I mean, he really thinks that he can get away with asking his mother for his very own mother that he essayed for some personal belongings. Wow. Okay. Um. Let's see. Let me just reread that part of the article one more time. According to the Daily, I forgot where we were. According to the Daily Progress, Chandler asked the court to be addressed with female pronouns. He also reportedly asked if he could pick up personal possessions from his home, which he shared with his mother. He said that he would be willing to proceed with everything if he could get that done. Greene Commonwealth's attorney Edwin Consalvo requested for Chandler to be held with bond, citing concerns for the community's safety and Chandler's public safety, per the Daily Progress. He reportedly said that it is clear people had sought out his location, given that his arrest was filmed. Chandler interrupted, saying, "I'm famous on the internet." Helberg, Chandler's appointed attorney, reportedly told the court he would ask for evaluations for Chandler. Judge Burrito reportedly said that Helberg would be able to file a possible bond review later, given that he had only met Chandler that morning. According to the Daily Progress, he interrupted by stamping his feet and saying, according to the Daily Report, he interrupted by stamping his feet and saying that he wouldn't feel safe proceeding until he was able to pick up his possessions at his home. Chandler's next hearing was scheduled for September 16, 2021. Chan was reportedly released from jail on March 27th and has a hearing on August 8th. Let's see, what does this say right here? On March 27th, social media users reported receiving notifications of Chan's release via Vine. Later that afternoon, Chandler's Vine record was updated to show he was out of custody and released by court order. Chandler was issued a transportation order on March 27th, according to the Virginia Courts Information System, a central um, Virginia Regional Jail, Central Virginia Regional Jail representative confirmed to Insider that no one with the last name of Chandler was in custody on March 28th. It is unclear where Chandler currently is and why the court ordered a release. Yeah, because so if Chris Chandler was if Chris Chandler was still behind bars, the Bellin Boys wouldn't exist to me. This individual would not exist to me. So, and I would not be on these silly, you know, Discord crap that's going on. So you're making fun of me, Johnny Sins, for reading an article? You're making fun of me, really? Okay. Austin got a male or female jail according to his words. She got a female. Like, okay, you think you're being real cute, don't you? You think you're being real cute, don't you? There. I swear, Johnny Sins, you say nothing original, do you? Chandler's next hearing is scheduled for August 8th. That is all on that article. Now we're to read another article. I'm gonna read as many articles as I can since Johnny Sins hates it, right? Since little Johnny Sins hates that I'm reading articles, I will read more articles. More articles than show you guys videos. Let's see, let's read some more articles here. Because yeah, why not, right? Let's read some more articles. Let's see here. Webcomic creator who is Chris Chan, and what did he do? YouTuber Chris Chan has reportedly been released from prison on bail, but who is the self-described goddess, and what crime was he alleged to have committed? Who is Chris Chan? Chris Chan, 41, full name Christine Weston Chandler, who's a vlogger and artist from the U.S. state of Virginia. He is best known for his Sonichu webcomic series featuring a character who is a hybrid of Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog. The website describes Chan as the infamous creator of the Sonichu comic series, internet trolling target. On Twitter, however, Chan writes in his bio, I am Miss Chandler, Miss Christine W. Chandler, Sonichu goddess of the nations, of CW Vile, comma, and the Commodore consoles, and the creator of Sonichu and Rashu, she, her. Pathetic. Chan explained, I am female. Please address and talk about me with the correct pronouns, she, her, hers. Thank you. On Tumblr, yeah, no, thank you. Let's see what else does this pathetic idiot say about me now. You're literally reading a fucking article, not a single original thought of your own, right? I'm fucking this guy up tonight. Mark my words. You're fucking done, buddy. Okay, good for you. Okay, on Tumblr, Chan adds that he is the creator of Sonichu, Rasachu. What are you saying now? I'm coming for your ass, not joking this time. Okay. I read articles to you guys because it's important, right? It's important to know the truth. And when I just hear about individuals to report to you guys on, I look them up. I read articles to you guys. If I find videos about them by other YouTubers, I will share with you guys. I mean, mind you that the Bellum Boys, whoever the fuck is behind that the Bellum Boys account, admitted that Chris Chan is behind all these videos about me. I mean, it just came out of nowhere. What is it with all these people coming out of nowhere, making to begin with? Then Johnny Sins, not the Bellum Boys, not Chris Chan. I mean, it is just absolutely pathetic. This whole year has just been nothing but about people, you know, out of nowhere just attacking me. For what reason? What did I do? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't do something specifically to you, then why are you coming after me? You know what I'm saying? Truth, yeah. Booking a flight right now, you can stay with one of us. Do you seriously think I believe that? You're a bully who picks on kids and old people. Wow. They think I'm a bully who picks on old people and women. That is real original right there. Real pathetic. On Tumblr, Chan adds that he is the creator of Silent Shoe, Ross Shoe, and on the CW Vile, Virginia, as drawn in my comic book series, and I am proud lesbian trans woman. I am still a work in progress always. Chan has written that he is also known as Christopher, Chris Chan, and so forth among my fan base and many trolls and cyberbullies on the internet since 2000. So he's been bullied since 2000. That is hilarious. Chan studied the computer Chan studied computer aided drafting and design at Padam, Virginia Community College, according to his Facebook page. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like he actually went to college. Yeah, you're right. He has about 60,000 followers on Twitter. He has 60,000 followers on Twitter. The fuck? Let me see. Yes, he has 94,000 subscribers on YouTube. He has 60,000 plus followers on Twitter. So basically, this individual, so they have him and his mother give a shout out to two different school shooters, which is very disturbing, by the way. So now you're telling me to. Run into a wall. Would you stop hacking into my accounts? Would you just knock it off, dude? Stop hacking into my accounts, dude. You're
Chris Chandler.
Yeah, so from odd to I can't even read the name. But yeah, it's another video. Um, but yeah, I mean, I mean, it's just pathetic how these people think of me. So now you're telling me to run into a wall. You are asking me to unalive myself. That is very disturbing. See, that's the only fucking response you have, you fat loser. Why don't you do everyone a favor, right? Stand up from your chair, look for the closest wall, and just run into it as fast as you can. Telling somebody to commit suicide is a crime. Biography Daily says that Chan didn't speak until he was 7 years old and was diagnosed with high functioning autism as a child. I don't believe that. I really don't. That he's autistic. What is the Sonichu web series? Chan's comic Sonichu web series features a Sonic the Hedgehog and Pokemon crossover, Sonichu, and disturbing images, writes Sega Nerd. Rashu's is Sonichu's sweetheart. The artist first started uploading his comic series in 2000. Know Your Meme says the comic, which follows the adventures of the titular protagonist, a fusion of the Pokemon character Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog, has been widely mocked online for its amateur art style and writing. It was widely ignored before Chris's video blog and personal life gained internet infamy. At that point, the comics departed from their original storyline to describe Sonichu's S life and the author's own personal problems. The series evolved to include a war against trolls who were unalived. They used the M word. I'm not going to say it out loud on here, just like with the S word as well, and with the I word as well. The author, meanwhile, has portrayed himself as a superhuman, extremely intelligent, blessed by God, literally major of CWCville, and as his own super mode, which is activated by magic MacGuffin adds know your meme. What is Chris Chan's net worth? Oh God. Let's see what it is. It is not known what the comic creator's net worth is, but Chan has written about his financial situation. Quote, I have drawn and colored more than 11 books worth of stories, content, and so forth, as well as my own official Silent Chan roster figures and merchandise. What? I still reside with my mother and our dogs and cats, and we have a slew of financial problems alongside a number of being the victim of internet trolls, blackmail, and deception, and so forth, that have long emotionally and mentally scarred me greatly. My creativity has been affected, the and the only resolve I feel is less worries hanging over my head. So one thing to know is that about their cat, so they never mentioned any dogs. They just mentioned a cat. They're just it was just them, a cat, and two of them died. Right, we already talked about the father who died of bed bug infestations. Right, guess what the cat died from? Smoke inhalation. And the home finances are a start that I like very much to resolve, including the mortgage and debts. All of these videos that they make, quite honestly, on that channel that has over 94,000 subscribers, him and Barbara talk about it a ton. You know, saying, "Oh, car payment, please help us. Gas, please help us. Mortgage, please help us." I mean, it is absolutely pathetic how many times they mention that. And then he goes to spend. He gets that. He's given that money, and he spends it all on toys. And I mean, come on, dude. And it's why would you ask people when you price your stuff on a website like Etsy? Why would you sell your pathetic, stupid Sonichu crap medallion shit for $84? And why would you sell your drawings for $200? If you're gonna sell drawings, sell it for like $10. That it's just a drawing. Just a drawing. It is just a drawing. It should not be sold for $200. Bottom line, it should not be sold for $200. Yes, do that. You've read it 3 times and still haven't done anything. Go right ahead. I'm not telling you to commit suicide. I just want to see you run into a wall. Austin, I'm the only autistic person in the world and the only person that deserves to be recognized as trans. You are indeed telling me to commit suicide. Telling me to neck myself. Telling me to run into a wall. What is wrong with you? I don't have diabetes. Anyway, um, so let's read this one more time. And the home finances are a start that I like very much to resolve, including the mortgage and debts. What did Chris Chan do? Chan was arrested on August 1st, 2021. So it says again in this article on charges of felony incest. However, new screenshots are making the rounds on social media. The snaps are alleged to be the official court records, as well as emails reportedly from Virginia's victim information notifications every day. Fine. Services indicating that Chan has been released on bail. He shouldn't have, but whatever. It is not his first brush with the law either. As October 2011, as in 2000 October of 2011, Chandler and his mother were arrested after Barbara hit a local game store manager with his car leading manager with her car leading them to pay a fine and undergo community service and a year of probation. Her, as in the mother, and a filing from the Albemarle General District Court seen by the Sun shows Chan was charged with Class 1 misdemeanor assault in December of 2014. This was a lesser charge after he was initially booked for a Class 6 felony for dangerous gas unlawful release after he maced an employee at a GameStop who had asked him to leave. Chan was given a 180-day suspension in jail, sentence, and ordered to pay $514 in court costs, according to court records. So now we're on Mad Rap with 2P's website. Local news, local knowledge. Mad Rap Recorder. Green's Chris Chan incest case dismissed by judge. By Chuck Jackson, editor, Monday, August 28, 2023. Chris Chan, 41 years old, and his mother is a incest case dismissed on August 8, 2023 in Greene County Circuit Court when 16th Judicial Circuit Chief Claude V. Worrell II issued a dismissal order. A Ruckersville resident known on the internet as a comics creator named Chris Chan had his felony incest charge dismissed on August 8th in Greene County Circuit Court. Law enforcement arrested Chris Chandler, 41, for incest with own child on August 1st, 2021. Own child, it was his mother, but okay. Chandler, a trans woman, was transported to Central Virginia Regional Jail in Orange, where jail officials treated him as a biological male. Good. The case came about after a July 1st, 2021 telephone call Chandler allegedly made was recorded and disseminated on social media. Chandler supposedly stated on the audio recording that he had S with his then 79-year-old mother who suffered from dementia. I pause. I'm just gonna read what is See, you've said it about a million times on here, on YouTube, on Discord. You've said it about a million times that you think I have diabetes or I'm gonna die from diabetes. Okay. Fat, sweaty goob. Okay. This is all you do all day, every day, all night, every night, just make insults and make threats. Anyway, Greene County Commonwealth's Attorney Edwin when Casalvo planned to bring Chandler's case before the county grand jury 7 days after the arrest, but no indictment was presented. The case continued into 2023 with hearings scheduled monthly through March, each time resulting in a review before continuation. Greene County Circuit Court Chief Claude V. Worrell II allowed Chandler bond on April 3rd. According to an online court records, defense attorney David L. Helberg of Charlottesville presented evidentiary exhibits to the court on August 8th. Judge Worrell then issued his order for dismissal the same day. Well, that's a crappy judge then. And whoever the judge was in the Meeking case, also crappy judge. Why would you let him out? reached Monday, Gonzalvo said Judge Worrell II sealed the case, meaning he could not discuss the matter, and informed the internet exploded over the weekend about Chandler getting his case dismissed with a lot of disinformation. Gonzalvo said that the internet, that's the internet for you. He added, commenting on a sealed case could jeopardize his law license and lead to jail time himself. Chandler is widely known on the internet as Chris Chan, the creator of this comic character Sonichu, a cross between Pikachu and Sonichu, whatever. Sonic. So you know how we were gonna go over was Insider, right? This one, right? So here we go. So this right here. So let's see what. See, let me know. I went to the kitchen. Earlier to make food, something you can't do. All you know how to do is order Uber Eats, fat ass. He knows how to cook. Haven't you seen his how to make instant mashed potatoes video? Totally messed up the first time. Had to do a second video. Making fun of me because in that one video on that other channel of mine, I bought instant mashed potatoes and showing everybody how to make them. Yeah, okay, so what? I messed up the first time. I had to remake them. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So you're just gonna make fun of me because of that. Okay. I do know how to make food. I don't do Uber Eats. I go places. I go on walks. I exercise. I eat good. I mean, make fun of that comment right there all you want. So on Greene County, Virginia Sheriff's Office Facebook page on August 2nd, 2021, press release August 2nd, 2021 to the local media outlets from Greene County Sheriff's Office 10005 Spotswood Trail, Standardsville, Virginia, 22973, phone number 434-985 at 2222. The fax is 434-985-3373. On July 31st, 2021, the Greene County Sheriff's Office received information involving crimes against a family member who resides in the Ruckersville area. Both the victim and the suspect reside in the Greene County. Based on the investigation, an arrest warrant was issued on 8/1/2021. The Herentio Police Department was able to locate and arrest the following individual: Christine Weston Chandler of Ruckersville, Virginia. Chris Chandler is currently being held without bond at the Central Virginia Regional Jail. This is an ongoing investigation with additional charges pending. Anyone with information urged to contact investigator Jason Tooley with the Greene County Sheriff's Office at 434-531-0866. Let's look at the comments. So Mitch Fleury Rowland writes, maybe after the merge, Phoenix Wright will be on Chris's defense. Peter Matthew says, we all know why we're here. Hendrick says, I find the pronoun squads autistic, screeching hilarious, and very entertaining. Thomas says, anyone with information is urged to contact investigator Tooley. You are going to regret this sentence so hard. I am so sorry. Sean Paul says, thank you for blurring this image so I didn't have to fully see the hideous sight. That you're making it blurry. Thank you for making it blurry. That's a freaking hilarious comment right there. Um, Dylan, we're not gonna read all the comments right now because we're just gonna read a few of them because there is over 3,000 comments. There's over 3,000 shares too. That's hilarious. So there's like over 3,000 comments on the Green County's Sheriff's Facebook page on this right here. Yeah, I like Sean Paul's comment. I'm gonna read it again. Thank you for blurring this image so I didn't have to fully see this hideous sight. Dylan Rowe wrote a long comment, but I'm gonna read it to you guys anyway. I remember when it used to be fun to point laugh at Chris for being a locale, but now it's just tragic how we got to this point. Chris had severe mental issues that went completely unchecked. His father died, his mother is riddled with dementia. He has literally nobody who loves him, meaning nobody was there to straighten him out. I can't say I was surprised by how things turned out. It was only a matter of time before we found out he did something awful. His mother wasn't the best person in the world, but even she didn't deserve that kind of hell. Thank you, Dylan Rowe. Thank you for pointing that out. That's true. Um, but it's still funny to make fun of him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of us do. And for right reasons. Hayden Hoyless writes, or Hollis saying, pretty sure her pronouns are she, her, even garbage people shouldn't be misgendered. Nope. Uh, so Jacob Bishop says, and the answer was Slanish, ladies and gents. She who thirst gets Chris Chan's soul. It was a two-horse race there for a while between Nurgle and Korn, but the Dark Prince edged ahead in a come from behind spirit sprint to the finish to claim victory. I don't even get that comment, to be honest. And yeah, I do stutter. You know, the fact that you're friends with this Chris Chan character just goes to prove that how disgusting you guys are, how obsessed you guys are with the three letter S word. You guys are so obsessed with it. I mean, you're trying to make me obsessed with it? Really? That's disgusting. And the fact that Johnny Sins loves to make the 4 letter P word accounts. Hogan's cousin. Anyways, I can't wait to send that letter into the Vista Court to get the whole crew arrested. Get Meeking back in jail. Get Chris Chan back in jail as well. Get the rest of y'all in jail for the first time and only time, and there for the rest of you guys' lives. So bikers against abusing kids says good work now. Take down the network this person is most likely connected through his computer. If you need our help, let us know. Whatever video was showed, that's not me talking. That's not me at all whatsoever. I mean, Meeking is obviously refusing to share it with me. I mean, you guys seriously think that he's innocent. He's not innocent. He was caught twice on um, wildlife cameras. You're obsessed, bro. You were doing an entire video about it. Yeah, sure, you're enjoying them. Send your letter already, and handwriting is like a effing incel manifesto. Childlike 7-year-old handwriting, can't even write straight. Send that letter to Vista Court. Vista Court could do this good laugh. I'd pay to see whoever reads that letter. Not everybody's handwriting is perfect. At least mine's readable. Zeph Leaf says, the situation is not prepared for this. Oatmeal Salesman says, venture forward, Detective Tooley, into this horrid pit that should have never been uncovered. I know you're scared. We all are. The things you will learn, you will laugh, you will cry, you will never drink a Fanta again. I anguish over the things that you will learn that is not even the most educated Christorians know. I do not envy you. Godspeed, Detective Godspeed. Trevor Gibson writes, the writers are really going all out for the final season. Also, she came for CWC. Now let's go ahead and read. Let's go ahead and watch some videos on this. Probably doing crimes, right? Meeking is back to his old ways. That comment that he made. You guys saw one of my videos, right? Him being back to his old ways. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Telling me to, saying, making up threats again, saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go to prison, this imaginary prison cell, 3704 in the middle of the woods, middle of nowhere, on a specific day, a specific time." I mean, he's back to his old ways with that. So, if it's true what Turkish men is saying, though, Solomon Bulky is hanging out with Meeking right now in Ohio, probably committing crimes. Probably committing crimes. So this is the video I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys. This is the main video that I wanted to show you guys first of Chris Chan. It says Chris Chan wins a contest. So him as a kid, a long time ago. I mean, he wins a contest, happy about it, talking in the news about it, great. You know what I'm saying? This is like the only normal video of Chris Chan. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is the only normal video of him. Only normal video. It's him as a kid. He won a contest. He got to be featured on the news. Talk about it. Only normal video. Just take a look. If you guys want me to do a short about this, I will.
Finally tonight, Sonic the Hedgehog is running wildly in the Chandler household this weekend. 12-year-old Christian Chandler of Charlottesville was the winner in a video game shopping spree. Christian is one of only about 100 winners nationally to receive $1,000 worth of Sega games and equipment. Christian is autistic, but his entering the contest completely of his own accord was a sign to his parents of how well he's getting along. It has to do with exactly what Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, and I listened to what Sonic says at the end of it, and write it down for a whole week, and then I had to mail it in, and I had to be drawn out of the hat, and I just won. And Christian's father says it only takes a few hours for him to master an electronic game and then move on to another. I can't master any of them.
I am so excited for the holidays. I'll be using Google's Holiday 100 for my shopping. It's a list of the popular gift ideas. Just look for the mobile exclusive tag on thousands of hotels.
Are you having any fun? Let's go. Okay. What the shoot?
Wearing my medallion, I've decided I'm setting a new fashion trend. I'm wearing my high school ring in place of my medallion. It has the memories that have gone from medallion to medallion, believe me. So my high school ring is forever from this point. And also, I, Christian Weston Chandler, am still the mayor of Quickville. Although rumors have been flying around, I noticed, about some guy named Billy Mays. I don't even know who that guy is. I wish to announce the culprit who has gotten into my Yahoo account and took down the Sunshine Rose Juice site. His name is Max Novanya. And he has made me do certain things like in order to get my Yahoo back. If you come in contact with him, please give him a cold virus from me.
After the horrific events on March 3rd, Clyde Cash convinced Chris that he murdered Blue Spike as a belated birthday gift. On March 10th, Chris uploaded a video to YouTube.
Captain's log, stardate March 9th, 2009. I am here just to remind everybody I am wearing my ring. And I want everybody to know that when I am wearing my ring, I am being most honest and upfront, just like I did when I wore my medallion. And incidentally, I'm working on another one. Hopefully I'll have it coated in metal. But also, on another note, I would like to...
Did he just say that when he is wearing his ring or his medallion, he's being honest and upfront with people? Like, what the hell? Like, no. So Miss Sue says int is only illegal in New Jersey and Rhode Island, not like in the Midwest or South as people might think. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be legal otherwise. It should be illegal everywhere. I mean, the fact that it just makes total sense of the types of individuals that he is hanging out with online, like Johnny Sins, Me King, Benlin Boys, all of them. While we're at it, let's go to Bedlam Boys' account and see what they're up to. 28 videos. Austin needs to stop bullying Chris. He's upset now. Okay. Austin poses in the mirror. So you're upset because I'm bullying your friend who you're bullying me. You're bullying me, Bedlam Boys. Johnny Sins is bullying me. Me King is now back to his old ways with that recent comment on your recent video, on your 27th video. I mean, it's got to stop. And come on, I'm not bullying nobody. And I'll take I'll do a short later and talk about it like I do. So stay tuned. So yeah, okay, so he's upset now. Really cool. Like I care. I don't care that he's upset. I mean, rightfully so. He's upset. He's bullying me. He's bullying me. He's not. I'm not bullying nobody. Could do the single with the single. Huh?
Chris Chandler in a minute. Go. Were you aware that not all of Chris's enemies came from the internet? That's right. One of the first trolls that Chris ever had to deal with was that darn Mary Lee Walsh. While minding his own business looking for a boyfriend-free girlfriend with his attraction sign on October 7th, 2003, Dean of Student Affairs at his college would walk up and rip it up, telling Chris that he wasn't allowed to do this on college grounds. Of course, our man Chris wouldn't take that sitting down and would then go on to print off copies of what's now known as the Sanchu News Dash. Mary Lee Walsh would then get Chris in trouble for littering, throwing them around. So Chris did what any of the rest of us would do and made a character of her in Mortal Kombat so he could do fatalities on her. Chris would then go on to make her the main antagonist in the Sanchu comics. But that's another story for another time. Chris... Hey, want to listen to some tunes? Tell me why Chris Chandler in a minute. Go. Were you aware that Chris's attraction sign was more detailed than many people believe? With the original one saying, 21 and single, white male, shy, smart, young at heart, computer skilled, humorous, a great thinker and go-getter, natural salesperson, enjoys good parts of life, diplomatic, friendly, loves his family, peaceful, very creative, he's lonely. Seeking a cute 18 to 21 single female companion, 18 to 21 Chris Chandler in a minute. Go. Were you aware that Chris, at multiple points, had business cards and would give them out to just about anyone? That's right. When asked if he was the legendary Chris Chan at a Best Buy back in 2013, Chris, instead of giving a straight answer, would instead hand over this card with all of his contact info and even his home address, as well as a QR code that was only viewable with a Nintendo 3DS. Of course, Chris would update them in the late 2010s, this time with the cover for Sanchu number 15, and handed them out at BronyCon 2019. But that's another story for another time. Did you miss out on your chance to order? Chris Chandler in a minute. Go. Were you aware that Chris once tried to troll the trolls? That's right. On July 17th, 2009, Chris uploaded a video called Rolling and Trolling, where he pretended to be a normal person walking the streets. Chris would even say that he works 40 hours a week to support his parents, and you have been trolled.
Well, the truth comes out. I've never been autistic. I work 40 hours a week to support my parents. This has all been a trick. You have been trolled.
Of course, when Chris's nemesis at the time, Jack Thaddeus, threatened to use that video to get Chris's tugboat money taken away, Chris would come clean.
The video I have recently uploaded, with the truths at the end, those truths were lies. Yeah, I'm not supporting my family. I don't have a job. So there.
And by doing that, Chris would keep his tugboat money to this day. But what? Chris Chandler in a minute. Go. Were you aware that many of the villains in the Sanju comics were actual people in real life? Mary Lee Walsh was the dean of student affairs at Chris's college, and after getting Chris in trouble too many times, Chris would introduce Mary as an antagonist in the Sanju comics. Making her debut appearance in Sanchu issue number 2, Mary Lee Walsh and her evil scepter would send a golem to destroy the city of Quickville. Mary Lee Walsh also had the powers to turn any of her students into one of her jerk cops using her magic spells. After Chris forgave Mary Lee Walsh in real life, he would retcon the character into Slaweel Riam, a character that was actually pretending to be Mary Lee Walsh the whole time, since she created the private villa for corrupted citizens. But that's another story for another time. Chris Chandler in a minute, go. Were you aware? Chris Chandler in a minute, go. Were you aware that Chris once accidentally set his house on fire with a Keurig machine? Yeah, you heard that right, with a coffee maker. Such a freak accident that if you were playing a tabletop RPG, you would probably hear the dungeon master say critical failure. This freak accident happened due to the kitchen not being accessible, due to all the hoarding going on at the Chandler family household, leaving their bathroom as their only source of running water. Chris would then have the Keurig machine outside the bathroom for easy access, plugged into an extension cord that ran along the top of the door, getting damaged more and more every time someone opened and closed it. So when you combine a faulty extension cord, hoarding, and of course Chris's notoriously bad luck, voila, you get a house fire that made the news. Thankfully, Chris Chandler in a minute, go. Were you aware that there was a Sonic recolor that Chris had come up with before the beloved electric hedgehog Pokemon Sonichu? That's right. 4 years before Sonichu was even a thought in Chris's head, Bionic the Hedgehog was the real star. While in gym class thinking about all things Sonic, Chris got hit in the head with a basketball, and just like Sir Isaac Newton, an idea was created. In the official Sonichu lore, he's the brother of Sonic the Hedgehog and can score over 100 baskets in a single b-ball game. While not a member of the Chaotic Combo himself, Bionic is still known to make an appearance every now and then, such as in Sonichu number 6, where he beat Reldnak and saves the day. Unlike the rest of the gang in Sonichu lore, Bionic would then return after his adventure with his boyfriend-free girlfriend, Gagi the Skunk, whose original creator was Megan Schroeder. But that's another story for another time.
So pause and see what he's saying about me now. Nothing.
Chris Chan.
How is it that Audit, can't even pronounce your channel name, dude. Sorry. Auden Tum. How is it that you have over 11,000 subscribers, even though you're like telling the truth and exposing him, and yet he has like 94,000 and he just lies and lies and lies, and you know, that doesn't make any sense.
Sweet home Alabama, well, I'm coming for you. Sweet home Alabama, well, I'm coming for you. Sweet home Alabama.
Okay, so this comment says, so anime fan says, animated Chris looks so intimidating as he gets closer to the screen. The almighty Leroy says, if you watch the video at 3 a.m., he might keep walking right out of your screen. Chris Chan, after using a frayed extension cord in his house full of flammable materials.
Call the fire department. We just nuked the building. Call the fire department. We just nuked the building.
you wearing? Let's read the comments on this one. So P. Diddler says it's actually impressive how he can clap to the beat and tap his foot to something unrelated. That would drive me crazy. So Dirty Ass says, for a guy who hates Eggman, he sure looks like Eggman's shape. Deadman says, Chris said he isn't fat. He looks like a bag of socks left out in the rain. AO says, weird that Chris is top fat and heavy, but he has skinnier legs. The proportions doesn't make sense. Amanda says, I had that same dress when I was like 13 years old, and it's traumatizing to see him wear it. Sarcastic Pajama says, I love how off tempo Chris's foot tapping is. Like if you're gonna like tap your tap your feet, clap your hands, or tap your hands, on an object like I am at the table. Like for those of you that see me do this all the time on my scooter, if I'm listening to music, on my phone, I'm around my scooter, waiting on a red light. You guys see me tap, my scooter. I'm tapping along with the beat of the song I'm listening to. For those of you that could hear it, if I don't have headphones on, if you guys could hear it, like I'm tapping along to the right tempo of the beat of the song. So I definitely know how to tap to the beat and clap to the beat to the songs. Like it's not that hard. It's not that hard to tap, and clap to the beat. Tap an object, tap your feet, clap your hands to the beat of a song. It's not that hard, and it's not doing it right one iota. So Joan says, throw a pokeball at him and tell him you caught his soul, then run away. Codemaster says, hard to believe this thing is almost 40. He's built like an improper fraction. I can smell this video. OFC, they're playing Hamilton at BrawnyCon. What beat is his foot tapping to? Dude's definitely going to get his cheeks clapped. And while this is happening, Barbara was stuck at home, unable to care for herself.
I'm gonna block my Riff. When she was outside. I'm opening a restaurant.
I still love the name.
You don't remember the name?
Of course I remember the name.
We didn't even. All are aware of, I have a personal distrust of the EV page and its slander rate.
Throughout 2008, Robert Simmons began uploading videos to YouTube, posing as a true and honest fan of Sonichu. He would replicate Chris Chan's mannerisms, fashion sense, and hobbies.
First and foremost, Rose Chu is a woman, 100% woman with a vagina.
Chris, unable to recognize that he was being mocked, took a liking to Robert, dubbing him one of the few trustworthy men. Sarah Cassandra McKenzie, also known as Panda Halo, continued to talk with Chris throughout this period, using his desperation in the wake of his breakup with Blanca to regain his trust. In late 2008, Chris allowed her to create Sonichu Fans, a sub-site of his own Sonichu.net. The site included an internet relay chat.
I love how this guy's channel is all about like exposing this fraudster. Fox Paws. So a month ago, I'll read this to you guys. So you're like, raise my microphone. So Fox Paw says, hello, it's been a while. First of all, Chris has just made his return to YouTube, so check that out if you're interested. It's mostly just singing and dancing, so don't expect many answers. As for my own channel, video 7 is nearly ready. I am currently working on the soundtrack, which is the last step before I upload. If If you missed my last update, the reason it's taking longer than usual is because my narrator was on vacation, and I was also away periodically for over the summer. The good news is that I've been editing the next 2 videos simultaneously, so excuse me. Next 2 videos simultaneously, so video 8 should be only take a few weeks. Video 7 will cover all of Alec Benson, Leary, the Wallflower. So stay tuned for their update. Hopefully in about a week. So basically, let's read these 2 comments here. The comments are turned off now, I guess. So the title of this video. So you changed your name from Austin Hater to back to Fan. You changed it from Hater to Fan. Is this the same person? So they title this video Jesus Christ, Chan, Samachu, Prime, Resurrected, and Returned. Okay, so I don't know if you're aware of this, but have you ever seen the Bedlam Boys? I've tagged it in a lot of my videos to get their attention, and also to get your guys' attention to click on it and report it. Here's the thing: the reason why, if you guys are wondering, are you aware that all those videos are fake? They do not represent me one iota, and they're completely wrong. And I need you guys to understand something, and I haven't talked about it yet, but I'm going to talk about it now. If you guys are at all curious as to why when I tag these people in my videos, is so that way you guys can click on it without searching them and trying to find them, when you scroll through whatever. Just click. The reason why you click on the link to their channels is so that way you guys can just automatically report it. Don't even bother watching the videos. I already do that for you guys on my channel. So, stay tuned for obviously, unfortunately, more videos, because this Bedlam Boys character, same with Johnny Sins on all of his channels, continuing to make fun of me, and now on Discord, and it's just absolutely disgusting. I am sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of the bullying and harassment. It's almost the end of November. It's almost the end of 2023. And I would love it, is as of 2024, January 1st of 2024, is my life to go back to normal, as in no harassment, no bullying. We see that Me King has already gone back to his old ways. In Bedlam Boys' 27th video, so we already see that, he's going back to his old ways, of one of them being, saying that I'm going to go to this imaginary prison cell, in the middle of the woods, on a certain date, certain time. I mean, he's back to his old ways. So this proves that, he's not allowed to be out of prison or jail. He belongs in prison. So, I mean, I don't understand why this is happening to me. This past year has been really ridiculous. Out of nowhere, Me King came out of nowhere, making these videos, making threatening videos that involved the FBI, involved all kinds of, powerful people, and to where he obviously got sent to jail for 7 months, got let out for what? Because a video that these individuals made to get him out of jail, which is absolutely ridiculous. And so it is absolutely ridiculous that there was a video. So I was informed about this, that there was a video that they made, and of me, like, altering my voice, obviously, saying that, oh, I didn't do these things or whatever. I didn't, or he didn't do these things or something like that. Um, like, I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go and look at the Me King is Dangerous video, you will Me King is Dangerous video clearly see that that is the truth. And I'm still working on that first Canva video, exposing what was his channel, exposing it, um, because it needs to be said, and it quite honestly, like, him being out is just absolutely wrong. Chris Chan being out is absolutely wrong. They both need to be back behind bars. They are too dangerous to be out on the street. Sorry, they need to be behind bars. They're on the internet creating these memes, creating these videos, creating all these things, doing all these horrible, ridiculous, fucked up things to me, and I'm not standing for it. So therefore, yeah, I'm going to mail that letter in to the Vista court and explain to them that all these people, two of them, by the way, need to go back behind bars. One of them, I don't know if back to Vista jail, I guess, or if he really is living in Ohio, then an Ohio jail. And then obviously Chris Chan back to that Virginia jail. I mean, and the rest of them, Turkish Mess, all these other people in custody. Like, these people need to go behind bars. And the UK, if that's where the Bellin Boys is really from, then fine. The UK jail. I mean, these people are dangerous. Now what? What? Okay, so now he's doing this again. So this is, dude. So besides, Johnny Sins creating those adult websites in my name, in my email, he's also creating all these, he's sending all these emails in my name, impersonating me to different lawyers. So he writes to Easy, Quick, Confidential, whoever these people are, writing my name, my email address, my old phone number, saying, he writes, I'm being accused of SA against a man who used to work at my local Starbucks in Carlsbad because I tried to speak to the manager about why I was fired. Now the rest of the staff keeps saying I SA'd the man. I can't deal with this. Please help. I am just sick and tired of this individual, Johnny Sins, creating these adult, website, accounts in my name. I'm sick and tired of him. Besides all this other stuff he's doing a lot worse, which is the adult websites, lawyers' websites, saying I essayed. These people love to commit essay on people. This is ridiculous. This is sad. This is stupid. It has to stop. Like, when will I be left alone? It's almost, and once the Meeking guy finally went away, no more videos have been uploaded. His account was gone. Everything was fine. Next thing you know, I'm being made fun of yet again. Pot calling the kettle back. Also, he was more musical artist than you are. Even Chris Chan has better music than you. I don't think there's a single person worse rapper than you. This live stream is abysmal. I'm coming home from work. I'll tune in later. What? You're not working, Kyle. You're commenting right now. Absolute shit setup, putting his phone up to his camera. All he needs now is a generic screen recorded YouTube intro with some obnoxious dubstep. LMAO, spinning sniper 3D intro. Alan Walker face, LOL. You cough like you're deathly ill. Have you got a collapsed lung from all that weight? I'm actually, for real, wondering where the fuck Austin's dad's at. Is he rotting in the basement or some shit? Nah, what are you talking about? Is obvious from all of his muscle. Real picture of Austin. It looks exactly like him. Every last detail. One iota, okay. So inspirational to see a black man succeed. Be proud of your berets, brother. For real, because just started live telling Callie, I'm live streaming. Can you? You should check your email. Black, it's Black Austin. Learn how to fucking read Black. It's not back. You seriously want me to check my email right now? You know this. Oh, hi, Johnny Sins as Padash. So, what is this? Calling me the N word consistently? Are you? What the hell? Austin N1, and I'm not going to say the rest of it, Hanch. Oh my god, dude. See your password reset request to reset your Starbucks account password. You're kidding me. You actually hacked into my Starbucks app? Are you for real? Nope. Still there. I'm just going to go turn the lights on real quick. charging noise. Good for you. Oh, you like that charging noise? Just to mess with you. Padosh. 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 You know, he's got to stop with this creating all these websites, hacking into my YouTube accounts. You know, going on Laura's websites, saying that I essayed people. It's got to stop. And I know that some people have told me to just leave these people alone and to not talk about it anymore. And if I stop reacting, then it'll all go away. But I'm sorry, but it won't. I have to talk about it. If I don't talk about it, if I don't report those accounts, then, you know, it's not going to get handled, right? These people just will not stop, will they? They won't leave me alone. It's got to stop. It's like, when will it come to an end? Here's the difference between reality versus fantasy with these people. This is reality. This is fantasy. I just wanted to show you that because I'm on my account right now. On my phone. On my phones. Excuse me. But anyway, so yeah, these like, oh yeah, sure, you're not him. You're not him. You're not him. Okay. Who is that?